Lexington Restaurant Week is in full swing and is now until July 31st with nearly 40 locations participating.
Joining us now is Chef Cody. I said your last name correctly, but
you got it right before
Derosset.
We got it.
Yes,
there you go.
Chef Cody Derosset from Honeywood. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here today and to be a part of Restaurant Week. That goes through the 31st. On that note, though, we are not open on Sunday night, so please get in Saturday, between now and Saturday for dinner, so you can get a taste of what we have coming for Restaurant Week.
Do you still have reservations available?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yes, and you can go online through LexingtonRestaurantWeek.com or even through Honeywood, Open Table, or give us a call. Either way, but yeah, get in while you can and try out what we have because it's a fun menu.
Now, what can people expect menu-wise there for people that have never been to Honeywood?
So we are. It's a very casual restaurant, refined Southern cuisine, focus on Appalachia. With us being in Appalachia, I tend to like to work with a lot of preserves, preserving the season as much as I can. So yeah, that's the main thing. Like it's not stuffy. It's a very casual place to come and have a nice meal. And as far as price range, like you can kind of pick your poison. We have all ranges. So you want to be super fancy and ball out, you're more than capable. But also if you just want to come in and get a snack, please come in and get a quick bite and a cocktail.
The sweet potato beignets and the pork rinds.
Good.
Yeah, the sweet potato beignets are staples. Unfortunately, the pork rinds,
Dang, are they seasonal? Well, you have so much to offer for Lexington Restaurant Week. So walk us through what the menu is and what we're preparing today.
Yes, today I brought you the beginning and the end, and both of which of those components have the Maker's 46 involved in it, so it's kind of very appropriate. I'm going to start with our burrata and squash salad. It's local squash from Hoot Farm. Lonnie and Sharon, they're great people, some of the best farmers out there. And what this is burrata cheese, so it's like a mozzarella. And we're just going to put that down in the bowl. I'm actually going to build it for you so we can actually taste it.
That's what we're here for, the taste.
Oh, that's the only reason I show up every day is that when Martina says there's somebody to bring some food on.
Absolutely. So we have our Zephyr squash here. That's the type of squash that is Zephyr squash. As my cooks like to call it, squash with pants, because it's very bright yellow on top and then a dark green on the bottom. So it's pretty cool to see whenever it's in the raw. If one of you could go ahead and pick me a little bit of basil off of there, that would be great.
Which one is the basil?
That one's your basil right there. You got it first try.
Okay, perfect.
Just like you got my last name on the first try.
So do you want me to just break this off?
Morning. Yeah, if you just want to pick some leaves off just to garnish with it. And so what's happening here, those peaches that I just used, they have been infused or marinated in a bourbon glaze, Makers.
Is this enough?
Oh, that's great right there. Yeah, I don't know, as much as you want. How much basil do you want this morning?
I love basil.
Well, there you go. Then get a little more.
Well, just tear the rest of it off. There you go.
Smells so good.
There we go.
That smells good.
All right, so here, we can just take that and we'll garnish it in with the actual salad itself. And so this is our starter. And one fun thing about our menu, too, we do have a cocktail. It's like a play on a Manhattan. It's a strawberry-infused sweet vermouth with basil and black peppercorn. Very bright, very fresh, especially for as hot as it's been outside. But if you would like, for the same price, you can take either the first course out of the equation or the last course out of the equation and have a cocktail instead. Otherwise, you have to pay a little more for the cocktail. But some people aren't into the sweets and all of that, so go ahead and go and undo your silverware setup.
Too.
Yeah, everybody gets a taste. So this is our starter right there for you to try.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna leave that out of the way.
All right, I'm gonna dig into this now.
It's pretty good, right? So it's bright, fresh. It's a very good representation of summer.
Yes, it really is.
And right now, squash is just coming out of our ears, so we use it any and anywhere we can.
I mean,
and burrata, everyone loves burrata.
I would never think about squash and peaches, but
yeah,
this is a really great combination. So
thank you.
Moving on to dessert.
So on to dessert.
She's ready to get
I know
there.
You're a dessert person. And I hope you like chocolate. This is a chocolate torte, bourbon chocolate torte, and then I also have a caramel bourbon glaze. So the bourbon is very prominent here. And then I'm going to have someone get the mint this time. Jim, if you want to take over on this one.
I will get some mint, yes.
All right, so we're just going to take the bourbon caramel, glaze that over top of the torte, and this is very sweet.
How much do you need?
A dab will do, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. That'll work. That's a dab. All right, then we garnish it with the mint just to get it a little brighter because it's very heavy, very rich. So this helps to cut through that. And this is our starter. And all right, guys, dig in.
Okay. I mean,
And the torte is actually made at...
What are these thingies?
Oh, hazelnuts. Thank you. Hold on, those goes on it too. You want some toasted hazelnuts?
Yes.
Man, good eye, because that wouldn't have been used.
Goodness.
Okay.
And one thing about our torte too, it's made at our Midway Bakery, so Holly Hill and Company. It's our parent brand from 9 different restaurants within the company, the Weed and Michael family. And yeah, it's great stuff we get out of the bakery. Like, it makes my job so much easier having that there.
That's off the charts, by the way.
Thank you so much.
This is so good. Now, if people want more information just about Honeywood and all of the Holly Hill restaurants, where do they go?
So Holly Hill and Company, there's actually an good online presence and an email thread that even includes stories as far as weekly stories that we do as far as local businesses and things that WIDA works with and recipes and just kind of different stories and how we develop things. So it's a really fun, interactive thing that guests and fans of the WIDA Michael company can take part in. So, yeah.
I mean, y'all are doing it right.
It's fun. I love it. And also, if you want Crave, which is coming up right around the corner too, we're kind of the headliner of that as well. So we have a tent set up, and you can get a taste of every restaurant underneath the tent. We have little tastings from each location, so we'll be out there through Crave as well. So
good.
Please
I'll
come
be
out and
out there
experience
this
that.
weekend with you.
There
so.
we go. Come get some snacks.
Yeah.
This was delicious, by the way. Fantastic
Thank
stuff.
you so
I'm
much.
definitely
Thank
finishing.
you. Oh, and then
All of
also there's lamb ribs, smoked lamb ribs for the entree. You get to choose one of 2 of these. And a mole sauce with a lot of charred corn, and then a lot of mint and basil folded in that, just very bright herbs. And then we also have a trout dish with grainy beans, potatoes in that, and a little bit of garlic breadcrumbs on top, and some lemon zest. So
Sounds
yeah,
really
you got a
I was gonna
nice
say,
fish
that
and a
sounds
nice
delicious.
lamb dish too.
Yes.
So it's great. You can't beat it.
Well, thank you so much, Chef. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.